Orlando Brown Jr. good to go. Chase Brown out for Sunday in San Francisco. Mike Petraglia outside Paycor Stadium. Here on Friday, the Bengals wrapped up their on-field work in preparation for the 5-2 San Francisco 49ers Sunday afternoon, 4:25 p.m. Eastern Time kickoff at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, about 45 minutes south of San Francisco proper. Here on Friday, the Bengals were inside at the IEL structure, getting in their final reps before Sunday's game. Couple of highlights. Chase Brown was not there. He suffered a pretty significant hamstring injury during Thursday's full pads practice, not on the field on Friday. After practice, the Bengals head coach, Zach Taylor, confirming he will be out for Sunday. They're going to see how his hamstring responds week to week is really the situation the Bengals are in. And that is of particular note given the fact that the NFL trade deadline is coming up next Tuesday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Are the Bengals finally motivated to acquire an impact player before the trade deadline comes to pass? We'll have to wait and see. They do not, the Bengals, like to give up trade capital, or draft capital, I should say, at the trade deadline. They just don't like to trade it away. But maybe this is an instance with the Bengals looking to make another Super Bowl run. Maybe this is an instance where the Bengals feel the need to add someone to the running backs room to try and help Joe Mixon and Travion Williams and obviously Chris Evans, balance out the workload for the remainder of the season. Brian Callahan said that earlier in the week that it would certainly appear to be Chase Brown's opportunity now to pick up some extra reps as they try to pace Joe Mixon out for the rest of the season. But that is not a possibility now, at least for the foreseeable future, because of the hamstring injury suffered by Brown on Thursday during practice. Another highlight from Friday morning in the IEL structure was the work of Orlando Brown Jr. Zach Taylor telling us after practice he is indeed cleared for the game on Sunday. He will be the starting left tackle. He'll get a lot of reps and be tested quite a bit by the one and only Nick Bosa on Sunday afternoon. We'll see how Orlando Brown Jr.'s groin responds to that, but it is a good sign for the Bengals coming off a bye week that Orlando Brown Jr. was able to get the treatment and is indeed ready to play this game. He certainly looked spry. He looked strong. He was coming off his stance very well on Friday during individual time before team periods and the closed portion of practice to the media. But during the open portion to media, I could tell you that he did look good. He looked quick. He looked strong. So that's a good indication for Sunday in San Francisco. T. Higgins made a couple of catches over the middle, including one nice one on a crossing route in red zone work. Again, individual time during open media session on a pass from Joe Burrow. So T. Higgins not even listed on the injury report. That is very good. So it appears his ribs are healing quite well. He joked with reporters here on Thursday, I think my ribs are good, but I don't want to test it by getting hit right away. I'd rather not get hit if I had my druthers, but still T. Higgins seems to be in good spirits. And the Bengals offense hopefully gets back on track for their sake. They need another quick start. Zach Taylor emphasizing that once again here on Friday, and the trend that he has seen in a couple of the games that the Bengals have won against Arizona and Seattle. They are able to get out to quick starts, maintain control of the game, and play complementary football. That is going to be of utmost importance for the Bengals on Sunday in San Francisco. What about Brock Purdy? He was back at practice and back from concussion protocol on a Thursday afternoon, taking some reps early in practice and doing some individual work. And it would appear to be that the case that Brock Purdy could indeed play on Sunday against the Bengals. If he can't, if he is ruled out, it will be Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold was the first quarterback that Zach Taylor was able to beat back in 2019 when Darnold played for the New York Jets. And, of course, the Jets were the first win in the coaching career of one Zach Taylor. We'll have you covered live from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. I'll be on the scene reporting everything pregame, during game, and postgame from the Bengals locker room. Be sure to keep it on clnsmedia.com and clnscincy.com as well for my latest columns and all of the reaction from the locker room, and also head coach Zach Taylor. Also, be sure to keep it tuned in to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/@JungleRoarPod, and as always, on Twitter @Trags, TRAGS. Outside Paycor Stadium, Mike Petraglia, CLNS Media.